This video is kind of bittersweet because this experience I had with the Yamaha YSP-5600 was absolutely sensational. And what's really sad is that Yamaha discontinued this speaker a few years ago for various reasons. But I don't think it's going to be coming back, very sadly. And of course, thank you to the folk at Yamaha for inviting me over to give this speaker a listen to. Now, this did happen some time ago. I've been kind of putting this off because I've not really known how to talk about this speaker because it was just so beautiful to listen to. I myself am not a fan of soundbars, but the way they handled the tuning of this and all was absolutely sensational. So this is not a typical sound bar with 3 drivers or so. It had about 46 speakers in its configuration. This is not including a separate subwoofer that you'd have to pick up separately, of course. But Yamaha called this a sound projector on their website. It wasn't called a speaker necessarily, which is pretty cool. But it was called a sound projector because of its ability to throw sound in different places. So originally when I heard about this, I was like, man, this can't be possible. And when I originally heard about this technology, it was many years ago, I think well over a decade ago, maybe 12 to 13, 15 years ago, when I first heard of the YSP-3000, and I did hear that speaker, which was very impressive. It was able to, make you look around and wonder, hey, where did that sound come from, despite having one point source, which was under the TV. So the fact that the 5600 existed, even when it did, I think it was last sold in the early 2020s, maybe. I think the last few were still sold back then. But I did want to see how this sounded. So when I did go to listen to it, one thing that really genuinely surprised me was how true this speaker sounded, because this is something that Yamaha has been obsessing about, trueness in sound, and it was no slouch, because there was one specific visual that was played and the audio behind it was beautifully recorded. It was something to do with a leaf, falling through the trees and, just wind around you and that kind of stuff. And the realism that it carried was very impressive. It's something I'd usually expect from very expensive speakers, with a proper 5.1 or a 7.1 setup. The way it was able to throw sound around, just generally the overall experience of that sound really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it from this. And I did go through, they did play a few different sort of scenes for me, which was quite impressive. But what made this speaker sound, I think, much better than it usually could for many people was that the gentleman who set this up definitely knew what he was doing. He was audio obsessed, much like if you're watching this, you are obsessed like I am, or like a lot of us are. He himself took a lot of time to make sure the speaker was well centered within the room. He also did have 2 acrylic sort of A4 boards mounted at the back so that the speaker could sort of bounce off those hard surfaces, which is pretty cool, because that's pretty much what it was doing. It was trying to figure out where it could sort of bounce certain frequencies off of. So it does do that even when you do have a setup at home. It sort of analyzes the room, DSP, whatever things that it has to do, so it knows where to throw things from. So I mean, it was fun for surround sound. I myself am not really a big fan of surround sound, but it is fun when you're gaming or even when you're watching movies. So it does do that very well, surprisingly, with one point source, because Yamaha, I believe, does play with some sort of phase, so they are able to throw sounds from different places. It's crazy, amazing how it's able to do this despite just being one. I was in fact looking for surround speakers. It did sound as if there were speakers firing from behind me, but there wasn't. There were no wires, there were no extra speakers hidden anywhere. Now, one thing I did want to check with this was music. How would it handle its music in its stereo setup? So I was expecting sound just to come from one place under the television where it was placed, but somehow it sounded as if there were these 2 tall towers, and I mean from floor to ceiling. There was this wall of sound that was coming at me from this amount of space, which is absolutely amazing that it was able to do this. And this is, of course, sitting in the absolute dead center, making sure you are sitting in the right place. Now, I do believe that it's able to, give other people surround sound, the surround sound experience as well, but I didn't have time to sit and move around and do all that sort of stuff. But it really was an experience. And the thing is, I can see where soundbars need to go, because a lot of them aren't here. A lot of them are just sound from one place. Yes, if you want better sound than what your TV is doing, you get a soundbar. Yes, it'll be fuller, it'll be better defined, a little more bass if you have a subwoofer. All that is great, but and it saves space if you don't want a full 5.1, 7.1 or whatever 9.2 surround system. But this, I think, should have been the future. It should have been the way to go forward, because Yes, it does take up a little more space than a soundbar, but it can sit on your entertainment unit. And at the same time, it does surround sound properly. You don't need like wireless, speakers to put at the back and all that sort of extra drama. So this did work very well. And yeah, I mean, it was sold, I'd say, at a very reasonable price considering the technology you were getting with it. But very sadly, it did run into a lot of sort of hurdles, a lot of issues. In maybe 2019, 2020, there was, the chip shortage and all that started coming out. And it's just very sad to see the discontinued tab on the website. And I don't think that Yamaha is going to be replacing the speaker. But if by any chance you know somebody who has it, or if you happen to know a Yamaha showroom that still has one, I would highly recommend going and listening to it, because it genuinely was, something in the tech and sound industry that I think could have really been the future and really changed things around extremely well. So if you do want to check out this speaker, I will leave it down in the description below. It's a beautiful thing to read up on. It was really, I'd say, proper tech for its time, and Yamaha was doing something that a lot of people wouldn't dare do. They've really taken their time to make sure that the listener had a terrific experience, of course. So I mean, it's a lovely read up. Go read up about the speaker, and even better if you can listen to it. But of course, I do hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, and if you would like to support the channel, I'm sure you know exactly how to. But of course, thank you for tuning in for some sound advice.